Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Mukesh English. Friends, in this video, I'm going to summarize a very interesting story, The Birthmark, by the famous short story writer Nathaniel Hawthrone. So let's begin the story. The Birthmark by Nathaniel Hawthrone is a short story that explores the dangers of obsession with perfection, especially in science and human nature. It's about a scientist who becomes fixated on removing a tiny birthmark from his beautiful wife's face, believing that this is going to affect her beauty. So there are three important characters. One is Elmer. Elmer is a very brilliant but very obsessive scientist who is the main character who tries to remove his wife's birthmark to achieve perfection. Georgiana is Elmer's wife, a devoted wife who agrees to a dangerous experiment to please her husband. Aminadab is Elmer's earthy and practical assistant who represents nature and disagrees with tampering with Georgiana's beauty. So the story begins by introducing Elmer, a brilliant scientist, and his beautiful wife Georgiana. Both husband and wife, I'm sorry, they are recently married. Georgiana is considered nearly perfect in her beauty, but she has a tiny red birthmark shaped like a small hand on her left cheek. So she has a tiny red birthmark on her cheek, which looks like a small hand. Some people find it charming, but her husband, Elmer, becomes obsessed with it. Elmer begins to hate the birthmark and thinks it spoils his wife's beauty. He believes that if the birthmark could be removed, Georgiana would be perfect like an angel. So he thinks that the birthmark should be removed, then his wife Georgiana would be more beautiful. Even though Georgiana has always lived happily with this birthmark and others also found it very attractive, but her husband Elmer only sees it as he just thinks this it's a symbol of imperfection, mortality, and he always thinks that humans are not perfect. So at first, Georgiana is shocked but hurt by Elmer's attitude, but because she loves him deeply and wants to make him happy. So finally, she agrees to let her husband try to remove the birthmark, even though she feels nervous about it. She says she would rather die than live with the knowledge that her husband finds her face flawed, right? Then Elmer takes Georgiana to his laboratory where he performs scientific experiments. He is confident that he can use his knowledge of chemistry and nature to get rid of this birthmark. He works day and night to make a potion that will erase it, a very, we can say, like a very strong liquid potion that will erase this birthmark. During this time, Georgina explores his lab and she discovers the many strange and failed experiments he has done in the past. She begins to feel uneasy, realizing how dangerous Elmer's ambition can be. She reads his journal. She sees that he has made many mistakes, but he never accepts his failure. That's what she has found in the laboratory. Now, finally, Elmer, Georgiana's husband, prepares a very special potion, special liquid, special thing, and gives it to Georgiana to drink. She drinks it, and soon the birthmark begins to fade away. Elmer is overjoyed and he believes he has succeeded in making his wife perfect, but soon it becomes clear that something is terribly wrong. Something has become wrong. As the birthmark disappears, Georgiana becomes weaker and weaker. She tells Elmer that she's dying, but she does not blame him. She says he has aimed too high by trying to conquer nature. She says that Elmer has too much ambitions to conquer the nature, nature And in the end, Georgiana dies just as the birthmark completely vanishes. Elmer is devastated. He has achieved what he wanted. He removed the birthmark, but at the cost of his wife's death. I'm sorry, at the cost of his wife's life. So the story ends here. Let's sum up. In simple words, the story The Birthmark shows that trying to make something perfect can lead to the destruction. Elmer could not accept Georgiana's small flaw, and in trying to remove it, he lost the person he loved. The story warns against obsession with physical beauty, scientific pride, and the desire to control nature. That means you cannot play with the nature. God has given us a kind of beauty. We should accept it, how it looks like. Every person is different. But here we have seen the scientist. He has a lot of obsession with his wife's beauty, and he tried to make her more beautiful. He found that the particular mark was a kind of black spot on her face. But what happened at the end of the day? He had lost his loved one, his wife. So, friends, this is how we have summarized the famous story, The Birth's Mark by Nathaniel. And this is in the syllabus of second semester BA General English, Bangalore City University students. Hope you have liked this video. Click on the like button, write in the comment box, subscribe the channel for more videos, and for all other videos links. You can have a link in the, you can have a look into the description box or in the playlist. Thank you so much for watching this video.